Bloomberg's Josh Green and Miles' wife have a major exclusive story about Jeb Bush's business dealings. You can read it now on BloombergPolitics.com. Jeb Bush's investments include something called BH Global Aviation. It's a private equity firm incorporated in the United Kingdom and Wales. It allows its overseas investors to avoid paying American taxes. Jeb Bush is also the chairman of two other multi-million-dollar funds. Here's the key line from the Businessweek story, also again on BloombergPolitics.com. Quote, Jeb Bush's Floria Ventures doesn't suggest someone who's preparing to run for president, according to a dozen fund managers, lawyers, and private placement agents. The story also suggests that Jeb Bush might have what some would call a Mitt Romney problem, because all the overseas ties Bush now has through these investment vehicles. A lot of supporters of Jeb Bush are saying he does not have a Mitt Romney problem, but I think a lot of those people also thought Mitt Romney didn't have a Mitt Romney problem. Yeah. So, John, the question is, does this story, with major exclusive, looking at these filings that show the dimensions of Jeb Bush's investments and this new one, what do they suggest about Jeb Bush's prospects in 2016?
Well, there's a technical thing with some of these investment vehicles as to whether you're designated a key man, whether you could walk away from them or not. And he has not apparently designated himself a key man. So he could, in theory, walk away from them, although some investors would be very upset thinking that they've actually invested in a Jeb Bush vehicle. That's number one. But number two, most importantly, the point you just made, think about, we both covered 2012 pretty carefully, and we went through a lot of the stuff related to Bain. Sometimes there was real stuff there, sometimes it was phony stuff there, but now there's all these questions. Who are these investors? You remember Al Gore in the Buddhist temple, Chinese investors, at this point, shadowy,
unknown. 1 degree of separation, not 6 degrees.
Correct. It's a massive treasure trove of Oppo now for people to dig into and throw at him, Republicans and Democrats alike, if he became the nominee.
Here's the other thing this raises. Regardless of whether he's got a Mitt Romney problem, regardless of whether he can get out if he wants to run. Story the other day in the Washington Post, interview with Rick Perry, said he wants to make money now while he thinks about running for president. He's going to go on boards and give paid speeches. All of these people. Same for Hillary Clinton. Same for Mike Huckabee. You want to run for president. Iowa caucuses are about a year away. Focus. Stop trying to get rich. If you want to be president, stop trying to get rich right now, because we saw with Mitt Romney, you could have the best intentions and explanations
pretty rich
in the world.
already. That's the thing.
Well,
okay, listen,
whatever.